Hello everyone! Now in this mini-series that I started today about, well, fresh scents, I think it's time we spoke about Jasmin Bonheur, which is the latest launch in the Aqua Allegoria line. I've had this sample for a few months now from my last purchase from Place Vendôme, but I haven't gotten around to smelling it, and I think it's time we did that. We need to talk about Jasmin Bonheur. It's a fragrance I wasn't very excited about, just because I feel that, and this is something I've said before, I feel that the newer launches and the additions to the La Matière line kind of diverge a bit from the main idea of the line, of the exclusive line from Guerlain, which is precious materials that are kind of favored or practiced by Guerlain in order to make their mainstream scents. This is at least how that line, this is how I understood it. And although that line never truly had a jasmine scent, and it's good that they have one now because jasmine is part of their Guerlinade, I feel that Joyeuse Tubereuse was, as I said in my review of Joyeuse Tubereuse, I think that one is my favorite, not tuberose, but jasmine scent from Guerlain, because Joyeuse Tubereuse, to me, it smells more of jasmine than of tuberose. And I thought this was a pretty interesting thing, and I think that Jasmin Bonheur kind of steps on that for me. But let's see how this smells. I'm already getting whiffs of it, and it is an Aqua Allegoria. I wish I was joking. This is an Aqua Allegoria scent. It's very citrusy. It's jasmine-y, but not very jasmine-y. But this is the opening, right? I'm not saying it's a bad fragrance, but come on, you cannot introduce everything you launch into the La Matière line. It's, well, you know, shots fired, but it's something that they do lately. So when I smell this, I swear I smell a bit of cherry in this. There's this tart, fruity note. It's quite lovely, but it reminds me a bit of the rose that they use in La Petite Robe Noire and Rose Chérie. But it's not, you know, it's not overtly rosy, but it's there. So it's a fruity jasmine, but it's very, very citrusy, and it's not a bad thing. We're talking about fresh scents. At least my intuition was on point. I think this goes very well with the theme of the fragrances I've spoken about today. Indeed, it does smell a bit more into the realm of Aqua Allegoria scents than it does, you know. And why am I saying that? Well, first of all, it's the price point, right? I mean, you're buying a jasmine scent. It's a beautiful jasmine scent, no doubt about this. It's a fairly, I mean, in terms of jasmine scents, it does stand out. But just as I said before, it stands out the way Neroli Outrenoir stands out. You're paying the price point for an Aqua Allegoria, not an art and materials scent. And maybe I'm judging it too harshly. And again, this is only an opening, but it is the opening of a promising and beautiful scent. And mind you, the opening of Joyeuse Tubereuse is just so beautiful. It's a beautiful green tuberose / jasmine that's so fresh and dewy. I couldn't possibly call it an Aqua Allegoria scent, because in the meantime it is also very hefty, it is velvety, it is carnal, it is full-bodied. This one smells citrusy and mildly jasmine-y. Again, not in a bad way, because there's nothing bad to be said about this. But is it aqua? Is it, yeah, is it arts and materials material? I don't know. Is it worth it to be? Because lately they are about to launch this this September. They are about to launch 6. I'm hoping 6 for each of the notes of the Guerlain X-rays for the arts and materials collection. They will be 50 milliliter bottles for they will sell for 600 something, 650 euros each, which, you know, it's a lot. It's an exclusive X-ray collection. Good on them. But when you already have this top of the line collection, which is La Matière, and then on top of that you have this even more exclusive line of X-rays, which are not the X-rays that have historically made your house what the house is. Sorry. I'm talking about Jicky, L'Heure Bleue, Chalimard, and then some. And you invent something modern, which, you know, I'm curious, just as the next Guerlainophile out there, about the X-rays, and I think they will be lovely and everything. But that kind of says a lot, you know, about because it feels like the arts and materials collection is mainstream now, because we're adding Aqua Allegoria scents into it. And they did it before. Oh my god, am I ranting? I'm ranting. Sorry, I will finish this momentarily. They did this before with Santal Paurosa, which, in my opinion, Santal Paurosa was a scent that kind of, I think it was developed as a scent for their other collection, Les Absolus d'Orient, which is, of course, full of aroma chemicals. It's a beautiful scent. I like it. I didn't purchase it. I don't think I will ever have that fragrance. Then they launched the new ouds, which are, well, lovely. There's nothing bad I can say about the 3 ouds. Maybe that they're a bit too similar to other fragrances, with the exception of Oud Col. But this Jasmin Bonheur, we have to get back to it and stop ranting. I have to stop ranting. It's a beautiful scent. And it does develop into a powdery, almost Cruel Gardénia like scent. And it's a good thing, because at least we're starting to leave the realm of Aqua Allegoria and starting to go into at least the realm of Guerlain with these, because there are hints of violets in this. And it's interesting, and this is a very good thing I'm about to say about Jasmin Bonheur. It's an interesting thing how Guerlain always integrate other fragrances into their launches, be it they new launches or older launches. This reminds me quite a lot of Insolence, and quite a bit, it reminds me a bit of La Petite Robe Noire Black Perfecto, and these are wildly different scents, but there are traces of that powderiness and the fruitiness, because before I felt any violets, any hint of powdery violets in Jasmin Bonheur, I felt this tart, almost berry-like. I think it was more akin to sour cherry at the beginning, but it was berry-like. It reminds me of the berries, the berry note that you can smell in Insolence before the violet slash iris kind of takes over the whole fragrance and makes it what it is. So I don't know, maybe there's hopes. Maybe there's hopes for Jasmin Bonheur. But then again, the jasmine is so faint. It's a very light type of jasmine. It's not the indolic jasmine that you can smell in tuberose, joyeuse tuberose. It's the very heightened, refined, only the notes of jasmine, maybe jasmine tea, which is good because it reminds me of the delicateness the delicateness of the jasmine flower, right? Because whenever you smell jasmine, you don't get the, jasmine can be quite heady, but there are moments of the day, there are times of day when it's hotter outside and you smell jasmine, it's a lot drier than when you smell them in the morning, because in the morning it's when they're at their most heady, indolic, watery jasmine you can find. And this one's the drier jasmine that maybe if you isolate this type of jasmine, it kind of makes me think about another dry jasmine that they used in Souffle de Parfum. I forgot the name of the flanker. In Souffle de Parfum, yes, it's the same type of dry jasmine, which is not uninteresting. It's a woodier jasmine with the addition of the violets. This is a fragrance I need my time with. If a few months from now you see me purchasing this fragrance, this wouldn't be totally unexpected from me, because it is lovely. It's something I see myself wearing. Would I pay the full price for it? Probably not. I will try to find this discounted somewhere on the face of the earth. There has to be a seller who doesn't want Jasmin Bonheur anymore. But it is something I am interested in smelling and maybe exploring. But again, it's still that, and this is an interesting thing, it's that citrusy freshness that doesn't want to go away, because the opening definitely has passed, but it doesn't go away. And this reminds me of another fragrance from La Matière, which is my favorite, is one of my favorites, and it is Neroli Outrenoir. And it's the same type of fresh, citrusy, almost spicy citrus that you can smell here. So hold on, folks. There's definitely more to be said about Jasmin Bonheur. Delightful jasmine combines various flowers used in fragrances in the fragrance world to sublimate the aroma of jasmine. Guerlain sourced jasmine macroflora from 3 different locations in Grasse, Calabria, and India to add a rich, fruity note to the composition, creating a masterpiece of exceptional quality. It exudes a most sensual, sunny facet. Okay, citrusy, definitely. Exuding a scent of jasmine, so it exudes a more sensual, sunny facet, exuding, again, a scent of jasmine, a small Indian flower that resembles orange blossom. Yes, I'm not crazy. I smell traces of Neroli Outrenoir in this. Well, bravo, Delphine Jacques. Bravo, because I always like them references. So the notes for this are apricot, bergamot, jasmine, orange blossom, the rose I smelled in the opening. Okay, I think I was on point. And iris. So yeah, I swore I smelled something powdery, and I thought it would be violets, just because I likened it to Cruel Gardénia, which has that those violet undertones, which are lovely. And also in Neroli Outrenoir there are jasmine facets. I guess all I have to say is that I was expecting something more in the realm of a more carnal, velvety jasmine, but I guess we already have that with Joyeuse Tuberose, so okay, I stand corrected. But it is a beautiful scent, all jokes aside. It is a beautiful scent, and it wouldn't surprise me if I ended up purchasing this at some point. Well, because, you know, never say never, and it is something I do see myself wearing. And I managed to integrate it mentally into the greater house of Guerlain and into the arts and materials collection, so I stand quite satisfied. Okay, so I will have to let this develop for more time, and if I find anything else interesting that I need to talk about in this fragrance, I will let you know. If you have any other questions about this fragrance, do let me know in the comments, and until next time, remember, fragrance creates memories, and may yours be happy.